everyone, welcome back to Cara Plans. I am working on my paycheck budget today, so I wanted to share that with you guys. This is for the pay period of March 29th. My first pay of that week came in on March 29th. So this is one of those weird ones that kind of hovers over 2 months. So some of this was counted already in my March closeout, but it's this paycheck that it's being tracked on. So you can see this bill already went out in March. So before this payday, I had $241.95 in my account with $693 income and $1849.36 for a total income for this pay period of $2,784.31. Blah blah blah. So bills that we had coming out for this pay period are water, health insurance, mortgage, my PNC card, sewage, Peoples, Levin Furniture, Chase, which is my Amazon, Netflix, my Rakuten card, and Xfinity. So my bills are coming to $2,037.38. So that's a good chunk of my pay going to bills this pay period. And it's leaving me with $746.93. One of the fun things, that sounds kind of scary, one of the fun things about April, though, it's a 3-pay month for me. So that's where we'll make up not putting into sinking funds and that on the first pay like I normally do, because this is technically sort of like a third pay for March, whatever. So with that $746.93 for my cash envelopes, which I did pull out in cash this time, I'm budgeting $200 for food, $130 for car, fun money $50, $75 for house, $50 for beauty, $20 for the kids' allowance, and $10 for sparring, which is also a kid's expense. So I took out $535 in cash, and that will leave me $211.93. No sinking funds, no extra debt, carrying that over to the next pay period. So this one's pretty straightforward. As long as I keep my cash in check, we'll be set up for the next pay where I can start, where I don't have nearly as many bills for whatever reason, filling in those sinking funds for April. So this one's pretty simplified, not too much going on with this pay, and it's been a long time since I've pulled cash out for envelopes. I took the kids to the Natural History Museum over the weekend with one of their friends, and it was so weird. Like, I paid for the food, the parking, more food with cash. And I'm like, oh goodness, how am I going to track this? So I had to hurry up and keep it in my head how much I spent at each, because I didn't have any trackers in my wallet with me to write it down. So I think I did pretty good, but that was another cool thing. It helped me come home and do my expense tracker immediately. So that might help me do it more on a daily basis if I'm using the cash and I know that I have to write it down before I forget. Because sometimes when I just do everything with the bank card, I'm like, oh, it'll show up on my account. I don't need to write it down today. It'll show up when it clears. But using the cash, I think, is making me come to this book every day and write everything down. So that, I think, might be a good thing. We'll see. I don't do a lot of in-person stuff, so it might be harder using cash. Like gas, I always use a card, but I pulled it out so that it's gone out of my bank account, and I'll put it in to reimburse when I spend on the gas. So that's where I am for this month, or for this pay period. Let me know in the comments. Is that making you nervous? That there's 211 in there and I've pulled all this cash out. Am I going to use the debit card and forget or get lazy? What's going to happen here? So I'm kind of excited to kind of try cash again. And it's been so hard with the closings and everything to use cash because nobody was taking it. You couldn't go anywhere. You had to do online ordering. So we'll see how it goes. I will let you know how it goes in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.